name is Dr. Giovanni Martinez. I am the founder and executive director of a non-profit organization called Serve for Them. We are a 501c3 and we are looking for your donations as tax exempt. With your money, we will be providing free and clinical surf therapy program for kids with autism and other developmental delays. So if you donate to our organization, we will be able to provide free service and surf therapy with kids with developmental delays.
Bomba, bomba está presente, aquí lo canta mi gente. Bomba, bomba, para siempre. Baila, baila y goza.
Hi, my name is Jose. I am a surf therapist for autism kids from Isabela, Puerto Rico. I work for a non-profit organization called Serve for Them.
I still have surfers that are professional surfers or are official coaches of professional surfers. So there's like 4 of them that travel constantly. But we have 6 surfers trained every single Saturday here. Always, always, always. When we have events, we have a big group that we can recruit, like 20 surfers. What I do in the board of directors is that more than half of the board of directors always have to be parents of kids with autism. Okay? That way, our north will always constantly be the same. Okay? What I have tried to do and explain to my team is that Serve for Them cannot depend on Dr. Giovanni Martinez. Serve for Them is a non-profit organization and will survive by itself, not because I'm here. Okay, so if I'm not here tomorrow, Serve for Them will be still providing services. Okay, because there's a board of directors and there's a very strict team that is gonna keep the north and keep providing this, and I have a team of surfers that will keep doing it.
So we usually do from day one how the kids react to every type of sensory in the ocean and in the sun, and their behaviors of how we can evolve from that first day then to the last day. So then there are 10 therapies. And every hour we evolve, we talk to the doctor, we let them know what we saw, and then we usually go out and improve their skills of how they could surf better, how they could react better to the ocean, and they teaches them a lot about the nature of the ocean. So that experience of when the kid reacts into that, remember his 5 senses are much stronger, so he could be in a 2-foot wave and feeling what is of a 10-foot wave, you know. So it's a lot of things involved. His hearing of the ocean when a wave breaks, of suddenly his smell of the ocean, his tact on the water, you know, when you are in the water and you touch the water, that goes into your tact. So he's feeling a lot more of that, you know, and then that really it motivates us. He's only seeing that evolving little by little, and the dad and the mom really seeing that evolution in every type of step of everything, you know, from that first day to the last day. Then suddenly, you know, parents go to us and say, what you doing to our kids? Our kid can eat in the table. Our kid can different selections of food. Used to be eating only one thing. Now you can eat more things. Kids that they usually not even go to the bathroom by themselves. Now they're going to the bathroom by themselves. So that study and that research of how evolving into benefits of the kids has been a miracle for us, and it's a life-changing to us, to every surfer that is involved in the therapy, and especially to the parents and the kids, the lifestyle of the families. They could live a little more peaceful lifestyle of doing things with the kids, because every parent that knows that has an autism kid knows that is something that they want the best for them.
I was doing the first research IRP projects in the whole world, and we were looking for how surf therapy was helping kids with autism in their development. Through that research study, we did build up a non-profit organization, and most of the times it goes vice versa. people have a non-profit organizations try to develop a program and then look for people that can do research. And in this case, we kind of built it vice versa. We did the research, we did all the things that we needed to accomplish what we were needed. So we were first working with sensory integration. Most of our patients will have a sensory disorder. Okay, so one of the things that we need to do is to put this kid and stimulate all his senses simultaneously. That way he will organize himself, and that thing that he helps in order to interpret the information from the environment better. So this is what happens when I have a sensory disorder. If I provoke the information, everything is okay. But then when that information comes from the environment, I don't know how to deal with it. So that's why I have so many tantrums and things like that. That's why so many kids with autism will have these meltdowns that we call them. Are sensory meltdowns, most of them. And in Puerto Rico, we are a society that it's loud. We like to touch people. We kind of intrude in the personal space. So we need to help more those kids down here in terms of their sensory aspect. When we stand up a kid in the surfboard, I activate what is called the vestibular areas of our brain, and that will help me to gain language. So vocabulary increases with that stimulation. Also, in the salt water, I can work with low muscular tone. So I work a lot with motor fine skills and grow motor skills also, in order for them to be able to ride in school and do other chores that this is needed, okay? The other thing is very important. The salt water is rich in negative ions. So when I'm immersed in that salt water for more than half an hour, I will breathe those molecules, they will go to our lungs, they will get to the bloodstream, they will alkaline our blood, and then it will go to our brain, and it will liberate neurotransmitters of dopamine and serotonin, which will help us lower our symptomatology of anxiety and depression. So imagine a kid, nonverbal, trying to get a psychotherapy. It's not gonna happen too much in an office. So as clinicians, we need to go more, you know, and just explore other spaces that can be very therapeutic. So this is the place to work with small kids that have a lot of need in a proper way, utilizing the surfboard as an instrument, as a therapy instrument, okay? So yes, surfing will be therapeutic, but if we do it in a very specific way and a very professional way, and it has to have a follow-up. As any other therapy, I need to see this kid once a week.
Usually surfing, it's something that it's a lifestyle change. It's a lifestyle changing. You start to surf, you start to understand the ocean a little more better, understand his greatness of what we are. We are very little, we're a little tiny drop on what it is, a full ocean. How you can understand the behaviors and understand its benefits, its ways of you enjoying the ocean, you enjoying your kids, your family, and it could be something that you start here and then you never know. It could be taking the whole family to Costa Rica or Puerto Rico or any other thing. So I encourage everybody to at least once in their life try surfing. Any surf school, any surf coach can teach you the proper skills to learn how to surf. Usually the beginners, intermediate and advanced lessons, they're very important, you know. You start to surf, there's a lot of elements involved that will keep you safe, and it will keep you having fun, catching waves, and giving you introduction of the ocean. You know, how to not the kid get hurt on the water is very important. Keeping them safe. You know, the waves suddenly we could have therapies and the waves could be 6 foot solid. You know, usually we don't surf them, surf 6 foot solid, but we surf the remaining of the wave that is the white water. So you keeping the kid safe, he'll be having a life vest, but you knowing what to do in situations, especially with an autism kid, you have to have a very, very big knowledge of the ocean. water displacement, how the board reacts with force pushing the board. Knowing that you get the nose goes down, your kick goes out flying from the board, if you're way on the back, so you body position in the board is very important. And all of us, we do reunions, we do practices, we keep in our surf skills at date, because it's not the same thing of you catching a wave and riding and ripping it that you going and doing a surf therapy with the kid. You know, it demands very tact, a very personal tact, and a very gentle tact, because you know, you're lifting kids up to surf.
We actually spend not less than 3 months with each kid. That's the period of time that I can guarantee families a result that will be already tools in that kid. Not something that he's gonna gain and then forget. No, I'm saying that I'm gonna give tools for that kid that he's gonna utilize in his day by day.
Because we don't concentrate much in autism. We do autism too, but we do a lot more conditions. We have kids that have microcephalia, we have children that have Rett syndrome, that really they have convulsions every day. And we have been involving into the surfing and you know, kids that they have low resources. That families, you know, it's hard, you know, sometimes economically for them. So we want to have that relief and that therapy for them, to have free therapies, you know, and be and interact with us every Saturday. So the more we can help each other in to have that, the better. We have really blessed with everything that we're doing. So I invite you to be here in Puerto Rico, Isabela, and every Saturday we are here in Playa Hobos, Isabela, from 10 to 2, trying to give free surf therapies for each kid. There are more than 100 or more, or 200 kids in the island that have autism that we would like to have and receive with us and with the surf therapy. So the more kids that we can impact, the more families that we can impact, the better it will be for them and for the whole autism community to be interact with the normal community in what we have nowadays.
And that's why we are asking for donations. So we can get all these families that do not have the money to be in therapies, some of them not even to be in school, and provide them a space where the families can also feel inclusion in society.